Put a man 6 feet in a hole. Playing poker on a losing night. Pretty soon old Jim starts thinking somebody been cheating him right. So Big Jim comes in still fighting. I wouldn't tell, I know. Big Jim done pulled his pistol. Shot a fella right between the eyes. That is a great song. That is Saturday Night Special from Lynyrd Skynyrd. This is live at Nebworth in 1976, so 48 years ago. Yes, I am that old. This came from, this was the opening song to The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds, not the shitty Adam Sandler version. I'm a boomer, so I am not a huge fan of Adam Sandler. I don't find him particularly funny. His version of comedy escapes me. We are going to take a look at Wicked-Grove hard-cider, their Pearsecco. We haven't done a pear, I don't think, ever on here. And I really do tend to like pear ciders. They can be really, really nice and interesting. This is a bubbly dry cider. Crisp and light, sparkling wines. Okay, that works. Produced by Wicked-Grove. And the address, which is like way too small for me to read. Good luck with that, by the way. Naturally gluten-free. Who doesn't put wheat in a pear cider? These people are savages. 5% is the ABV. The SRM is like 2. Okay, Lovabond 2. I mean, she's almost crystal clear. That is a beautiful cider. Let's put a temp on here, see what we got going on. Thank you for showing up again, my friends. You know I love you. I always want you to be the big 3. I want you happy. I want you healthy. I want you safe. I thought we should probably celebrate just a little, since I have not been a dick to the people who are unhappy that they lost. Then again, you know, I don't really do the blue team, red team thing. On the other hand, I'm really, really glad that Cackles did not get the big chair. I do not think she would have been very good at it. We are looking at 48 by the therm, as far as I can tell. You know, if this was a beer, if this was a lager, or a pale, I'd want her colder, but we will find out. She's a cider after all. Let's get the binominate, and that's for the space aliens, because they like ciders too. Let's get the binometer in there, because Mustanga Pro, I think. I don't know. I'm horrible with names, dude. Sorry if I butchered it. Really found that one enjoyable. Yes, the binometer, which unfortunately, well, it's going to go by the wayside. He's gone. We're going to have to find a new one. People ain't going to understand. Skal. That, aside from being on the tip of my nose, is really light. While you're pulling some pear off there, if I had to say on a scale of 1 to 10, the pear would be about a 2, 2.5. It's not really present, not really forceful, not particularly fruity. They did say she was going to be a dry. So, let's see. Salud, slip of the tongue. That's nice. That's a douchebag. But the cider's nice. Light, clean, crisp, fast. She is fast. Does a really, really nice mouthfeel though, so you get the whole intradentals, you get the soft palate. She doesn't leak out into the bugles. The tongue is virtually not involved whatsoever here. Nothing sublingual. She hits and goes right to the back. Okay. We still have some residual pear in there. I'm not going to complain. Should not. She comes in, you get all that fruit note right off the bat. It does a really, really nice job of presenting. She's just drying out the teeth, not super surprised. Yeah, no, she's really, really good. I don't think the boy will like this very much. I think his wife might, though. But then again, they're still working their way. Oh, no, he's into ciders now. All right, I'm going to take a little more out of this so I can put the therm in there comfortably. We'll let the temp run up a little, see what we get. I don't mind the probe being in there, but I don't want the body in my glass. So they call her Pearsecco, which is obviously a play on words for Prosecco. And Prosecco is, for lack of a better term, anything that comes out of the Champagne region of France, the Champagne region of France. Me scusi. And she's not even overly carbonated. Maybe I just sucked too much air. Anything that comes out of the Champagne region of France is allowed to be called champagne, and anything that does not is not. And so you have all these different sparkling wines. Prosecco is one of them, and so depending on how sparkling it is, you can have like a spumante or a frizzolore. Hold on a second, let me double check. I do research for this shit for you fuckers, you know. It's spumante and frizzante. Okay. Prosecco is almost always made in sparkling or semi-sparkling style. Sparkling being fumante, semi-sparkling being frizzante. Why the hell my glasses are so friggin' dirty today? Okay, well, I'm good with that. So, when you read off of here, that we're running 5% with natural flavors and lightly carbonated. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is more of the frizzante than the spumante. But to tell you the truth, I have absolutely zero experience with either, so the hell do I know? Alright, we got her up at 50. It's getting chilly out in Phoenix, man. It takes longer for shit to warm up, so. She's nice, she's fruity, she's dry. On the sweet scale, she is, again, about a 2.5. Squizzy. But on the overall, she's actually really, really nice. So, it does contain sulfites. If you're one of those people who can't drink sulfites because you get red wine headaches, you want to stay the hell away from this. But for just $7.99, $8 for a 6-pack at Aldi's, because that's where I found her. I had to go and get stuff for dinner. Wound up in the Aldi's, and I was going to grab a 6-pack of beer. And then I saw this on the shelf, and I was like, okay, well, you know, the Lord has spoken. We have gone from Man, these people are so lucky I can't throw lightning bolts. The Lord has spoken, and we have gone from Stout Sunday back to Cider Sunday, so I am sorry, folks. No, we switched over to Stout, but a cider popped, so we'll put a cider up. Should I release it tonight? Should I just release it next week? We'll just release it next week. So you'll be looking at this on the 17th. All right, she's at 52. We'll go once more into the breach, my friends. But I will tell you right off the bat, I really like this. Again, I am partial to pear ciders. Well, not partial. I tend to like pear ciders, so judge accordingly. Call it odd, but the 2-degree temperature shift on this has actually opened up the fruit just a little more. I don't have much left, so I think what we're going to do, which will probably warm up quicker with that much left in the glass, and it's probably 60 degrees out here. Yeah, we're going to pause. I'll let her warm up just a bit more, see if we can get that temperature up to another 6-8 degrees or so. See what we get, and we'll finish off on that note. How does that sound? All right? Be right back. What? You can't get enough Leonard Skinner? Who can ever get enough Leonard Skinner? To be fair, there are songs I never ever need to hear again, so be right back. I'm a little Jackson Brown, break it up a little. Another underrated guy from my childhood, that's Boulevard, and it's off of Holdout. So, we're at 59.60. Let's slip it a tongue, see what we got. She's warmer, she's gotten a little fuller and richer. Fruit presents just a tiny, tiny bit more. Still dry, still fast. Not overly dirty. All in all, she's really, really nice. This is a really, really nice cider. And again, I tend to like pear ciders. I know there are people who don't, but there are people who don't like all kinds of things that regular, normal people like. And, you know, that's okay, because variety is the spice of life. So, is she good for the style? She's ridiculously good. I like Wicked Grove, man. I think they're a solid company until I find out otherwise. I'm going to say they're good. Good for the style. Yes. Would I drink her again? Yes. Would I like try her on tap? I mean, I have to. Since some jackanapes crowned me the Neil deGrasse Tyson of beer, which I would imagine extends over into the ciders, I must give my faux scientific opinion on everything. So yeah, no, she's really good and solid. Handed this to me out of the cooler. What would I say? I'd say thank you very much. I have zero issues with this. Really, really solid. Now, let's grade her out. Good for the style. Yes. Interesting. Moderately. Flavor progression. There's no real flavor progression. It tastes like what it tastes like. Well crafted. Sure. I can find nothing wrong with the cider, my friends. And you know, you knock points off. You start at 5 and whittle your way down, but nothing to knock off. She's a 5, with the caveat. So if you don't like pear ciders, you could probably still get your mouth around this one. Again, she doesn't present in a very rich and fruity flavor profile. Nonetheless, she's quite tasty. So, yeah, we're going to give her a 5. Why not? El Cinco, baby. Skol. As always, I will catch you on the next one, my friends, because you know you're my people and I love you. We are a community. And so, we always want each other and everyone else to be big, free, happy, healthy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, and no swivel. Hot and handy. Hot and handy comes with its own list of responsibilities that you are, well, basically responsible for. You need to make sure you are in compliance with whatever bullshit unconstitutional regulations are out there. Not that I'm telling you to do anything constitutional. How does that sound? I'll catch you on the next one, my friends. Till then, Skol. What? More Jackson Brown? Well, he is on the boulevard. Life is hard. Well, I probably should have cut the camera before I cut the music. AMF, my friends. Adios, motherfuckers.